Today in this video, I'm actually going to teach you how to create a vision board that actually works, because I've been creating vision boards all my life, and yet a lot of times the things that I put on my vision board did not manifest. Now, before I tell you exactly what to do to create a vision board that actually works, I want to explain that vision board is just one element of how we manifest. And vision board is not the most important element. The most important thing for you to consider and for you to work on when you're manifesting your dreams and goals and your dream reality is the subconscious mind. I said it a million times, but I'm still going to repeat it again. 95% of your reality is the result of your subconscious beliefs. What you believe to be true on a subconscious level is inevitably going to show up in your reality. So when you look around into your reality, the things that you see, your current life is the result of certain programs and beliefs that you have in your subconscious mind. And your subconscious has been developing throughout your life, but mainly from the ages 0 to 7. And then your subconscious mind is literally like your operating system, like the software that runs in the background and literally creates your entire life. So even though consciously you want all those things in your life, the dream house, the dream business, the dream partner, everything, you consciously want those things, but if they do not exist in your reality, it means on a subconscious level, something is creating the resistance. There are certain subconscious programs, certain subconscious limiting beliefs that you need to work on. Now, of course, this is the work that we do in depth inside my app. And if you don't know, I have an app. It's called Unlock. The links are going to be in the description. The first 3 days are free, and then it's $60 a month. And for now, for a limited time, the annual plan is $330 per year. So basically, it's like you're paying for 5 months and you're getting 12-month access. But this is for a limited time only. So all the steps, all the practices, all the tools, basically everything you need and everything I've used multiple times over and over again in my life in order to create the life that I have right now, everything is in the app. Now, let's get started on how to create your vision board. And contrary to popular belief that you need to hide your dreams and goals, I'm not going to do that. I'm literally going to show you my phone wallpaper, which is also my vision board. Now, I create a digital vision board and I create a physical vision board. At the moment, I don't have a physical vision board because I'm going to create a new one. And so right now I'm sticking to a digital one. What you would normally want to do is create a big physical vision board. And the principles that I'm going to explain here are the same for digital and physical. And I want you to put the physical board somewhere where you see it throughout your day. I used to have like a really big one right where I do my makeup. And I would see it every day and I would casually see it. I wouldn't necessarily focus on it too much, but it would be there. So like while I'm doing my makeup, I would notice and look at those things and feel those things. Now, what I also do after I create this physical vision board is I do these dancing rituals in front of that vision board, and I put on some music that makes me feel, good in my body, good to be myself, that makes me want to dance, that makes me feel empowering. And while I'm dancing, I channel that positive, empowering energy onto my vision board. What you can also do is you can put certain affirmations on your vision board. There are tons of affirmations in my app, but you could put things like, I'm always on the right path. I'm always on my highest path. I'm living my best life. Whatever you want. And when you're dancing, you could actually be repeating those affirmations while you're looking at your vision board. So that's a little hack. Okay, so how are you going to create it? I want you to divide this whole process into steps. Don't try to do it all in one go, because then your mind is like overwhelmed. Oh my God, I have to do all these things. So step by step. Number 1, you are going to write a list of intentions, 10 goals that you want to manifest. Let's put it in the next year, okay? Now, normally what I teach in my app is that you have to have this really long list of things that you want to achieve in your life to kind of train your desiring muscle. There's a whole lesson on how to set the intentions. What's an intention? What's the difference between an intention and a desire? But to sum it up, you're just gonna pick 10 goals, big and small. Actually, it's important that you mix big and small. Don't just put all those big goals, okay? And you're gonna go on Pinterest or on Instagram and you're gonna find visuals that represent the things that you want. Just like I'm showing you here on this video. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna start putting elements of you or the things that you own into those images. So here you can see that there's this image of my dream house, sea view, mountains, big house, big, large panoramic windows. And you can also see that I inserted, almost like Photoshop, you can use Canva to do this. I put in my hands holding a journal, because then it creates this reality or this image where I am already there. What I also do is I create this mental video, kind of like a slide in my head that I would normally like visualize during meditations, or even if I'm just not meditating, just I'm doing a really quick visualization where it's like I'm sitting there on that couch, I'm journaling, I can imagine all the things that I'm writing in that journal, and I can see myself living that experience. And so when I look at this image, or my mind kind of sees this image on my wallpaper, on my screen, it's like, it almost feels like a memory because I've visualized the video element of it, like the video version of it is in my mind, and it almost feels like a memory, okay? I also teach this in my app, like how we're creating future memories. Anyway, so you're gonna put elements of your current life into that dream life. You could literally, I don't know, put your mug on a table in your dream house. Like if you really love this mug and you would, you know, genuinely take it with you into your dream house. You can also see that I photoshopped my legs into one of the images as well. So it's like almost like I'm laying down and I'm looking at this view, and you know, I can obviously see my legs, or maybe it feels like a photo that I've taken and maybe posted somewhere, right? So this is what this is key, because your mind is going to look at these images and see you in this image, in these images. Another thing that I did here, the image on top where you see a watch and a bracelet, I have that watch. So it almost feels like this is my arm, and this is the bracelet that I want to buy. This is the bracelet that I'm going to manifest in my reality. And when I look at that image, I can almost like see, like, it looks like my own hand, because that's my watch, which is another thing, by the way. On the photo with the bag and the sunglasses, those sunglasses are almost identical to the ones that I have, and this is the bag that I want to manifest. So I'm also using images where there's an element of what I already have in my reality, and then there's this element that I want to add into my reality. So you see where I'm going with this. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna create a step-by-step process for you. So today, just start collecting those images. Tomorrow, start adding yourself into these images. Don't do this all in one go. The next day, buy a canvas. The next day, start, you know, cutting those images. And then the next day, literally sit down and create this vision board. You can, again, put on your favorite music, your favorite songs, kind of like be in this dancey energy while you're creating this vision board. In the end, after you create this physical vision board, create a very similar one, a digital one, put it on your phone, put it on your laptop, anywhere that you see. Now again, the reason why I'm also showing my own vision board is because I don't believe any human being has the power to interfere in any way with my life. That's another mindset shift that I want you to embody. Your life is in your hands. You are the creator of your life, and you are divinely protected. No other human being can do anything to interfere with your dream life, with your goals. Anyway, I hope that this was useful, and I will see you in the next one.